Hello and welcome to a new kind of TBR video. I've been feeling like I wanted to change up my TBRs a little bit, and this is what I've come up with. So this is going to be the format of my TBRs from now on, I think, and basically the idea is that you come along with me while I pick my TBR off my shelves. So we're sat here by my TBR cart. I'm going to start with the books that I didn't manage to get to in January. I still have 3 days left in January after today, but I'm definitely not going to finish The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. I haven't even started this yet. There was just a mix-up. I basically thought I was going to get to it sooner than I did, and by the time I was able to get to it, my library loan of the audiobook had expired. And I do want to listen to the audio because it's narrated by Michael Kramer and Kate Redding, and I really enjoy their narration. So I'm back on the hold queue for that, and hopefully I'll be able to read it at some point. I do also technically still have The Heartbreak Boys on here, but I am hoping that I will actually have time to finish that before January ends. So we'll see. That might roll over as well, but maybe not. And I will also be reading The Kingdom of Copper by S.A. Chakraborty in February because it is our Thoughtful Book Club book for the month. We're reading the Daevabad trilogy through to the end of March. So book 2, month 2, February, The Kingdom of Copper. I don't have a physical copy of it just yet. I'm going to listen to the audiobook. I might pick up a physical copy or I might not. I haven't decided yet. And then next, February is Black History Month. In America, I think. I don't think it is in the UK, but I'm going to participate in a readathon anyway. I've decided to pick Seiji's Black Lit Challenge, which you have to collect 4 points by reading books either from authors from different countries or books by authors who fit certain categories, so LGBTQIA+, or with a disability, or a play, or a non-fiction, that kind of thing. And if you don't know who Seiji is, she's from The Artisan Geek, and I'm going to link her channel in the description box. I really enjoy her videos. She and I have very different reading tastes. She likes things like plays and poetry and literary fiction and that kind of thing, which doesn't really work for me, but I just find something about her videos and her personality pleasing. So I watch them even though I'm not necessarily interested in the books that she's talking about. So her channel is great. Go and check it out if you haven't already. But we're going to pick my books for that. So the first one is going to be A Song of Wraiths and Ruin by Roseanne A. Brown, because the author, Roseanne, is originally from Ghana. I think she lives in the States now, but she originally lived in Ghana. So this is going to get me 1 point, and this is a young adult. I think it might be adult, but I'm pretty sure it's young adult. Fantasy. It's the first book in a fantasy series that has the enemies to lovers trope and the competition trope. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Those are both tropes that I really enjoy. So this was a natural choice for this challenge. I probably don't need to mention, but all of the authors of these books have to be black as well, of course. It's the Black Lit Challenge. And then I also would like to read The Library of the Dead by T.L. Huchu, who is from Zimbabwe. And this is also fantasy, but it's kind of paranormal urban fantasy. So it's a ghost story set in Edinburgh, but with Zimbabwean magic. So that just sounds so great. I'm so excited to read this. Next up, we have Raybearer by Jordan Ifweko. This one, well, firstly, Jordan is American-Nigerian. I haven't been able to find out whether she has actually lived in Nigeria or whether that's just her heritage, but either way I don't have the US yet, so I'm reading Raybearer. This is also fantasy. I mean, no one's surprised. This is also fantasy. I think it's also young adult. I'm actually not sure what age range the Library of the Dead is. I think it's young adult as well, but I could be wrong. And I believe that this one also has the competition trope, which, as I've mentioned, is a favourite of mine. Also, this cover is just so pretty. I did get the American cover because I like it more than the UK cover, so I asked for this one for Christmas, and my grandma got it for me, and it's beautiful, and I'm going to be reading that one in February. And then the final book that I would like to read for the Black Lit Challenge, I mean, there are other books that I would like to read, but the last one that I'm definitely going to be reading is, this book is Anti-Racist by Tiffany Jewell. This one is a non-fiction, so this is my final point. So I've got a point for Ghana, a point for Zimbabwe, a point for America/Nigeria, and a point for non-fiction. And this one is quite short. I'm hoping I'm going to get on okay with it, but because historically I don't have the best time with non-fiction, I think I'm going to add Rose Interrupted to the list, which is a contemporary, which might be a nice break from the fantasy. This one is by Patrice Lawrence, who's from the UK, so that's a point there as well, because I haven't done the UK yet. And this one's a little bit longer, but it's contemporary, so it should be relatively easy to get through nevertheless. And I just want an alternative to the non-fiction, just in case I don't get on with it, because sometimes I don't get on with non-fiction. And then I suppose I should probably pick something from my TBR jar. I need to put my camera down for this. Is it going to fit on any of my shelves? Let's see. Okay, that'll do. That's kind of the point of this video, is to be really casual and vlog style. So I didn't read my TBR jar pick last month. I'm taking these as kind of advisory because I want to be so intentional with my reading this year. So let's see what the TBR jar advises me to read this month. Oh, that's interesting. Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas, which is one of the many sequels I need to read. So it's not a bad option. So I might get around to that. But one book that I do definitely want to read is Want by Cindy Pon, which is a sci-fi dystopian type story. I'm really sorry if you can hear that echo. I'm sat next to my hallway and my bathroom, and it seems to be echoing a lot, which I've not noticed before, so that's new. And I don't know, I hauled this recently. I'll link that video for you, and I'm just really interested to pick this one up. So this is on my TBR. And I think I'm going to leave it there because that's quite a lot of books already. So that's, how many is that? 4, 5, 6, 7? 7 plus potentially Heir of Fire, 8. And it's the 27th of January today. And I've read 8 books in January. So yeah, it's quite ambitious, but we shall see. And that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see more like this from me, then do think about hitting that subscribe button, and I hope to see you here again soon. Thanks, bye.